What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mr. Mechanical Zombie, and I'm here with Demon Souls. In my big attempt to go through the Souls series all over again, including Demon Souls and Bloodborne, we start at the beginning with Demon Souls. Demon Souls came out in 2009, and it was the first of the Souls series. And technically, it's not in the Souls series if you want to consider the Souls series just the Dark Souls games. But it is the one that started the whole phase and craze for Souls games, sort of. Dark Souls kind of started it, but Demon Souls was like the predecessor. And Demon Souls is probably, in my opinion, one of the hardest games in the series. Mostly because there's certain aspects to this game that doesn't, I don't know, that aren't in the other games and kind of hinder your ability to do certain things, I guess. Maybe it's just because this one came first and there's differences. We are playing offline because I want to... There's two reasons, really, actually. First reason is I changed my Wi-Fi password, so I have to reconfigure everything, and I haven't done it yet. The second reason is... it's actually pretty good to play Demon Souls offline, mostly because of the world tendency system that they have in it. And you can actually affect it yourself. If you're playing online with the world tendencies, other people that die in certain levels and stuff will actually affect your world tendency. That's just how the game works. And it can kind of hinder what you're able to do in certain situations. But we're going to play offline because I kind of want to get certain things in this. Oh man, I hate the PlayStation 3's like name writing thing. I forgot about this. I haven't played Demon Souls in a while. I haven't even been on my PlayStation 3 in a while. I'm more of a PlayStation 4 PC kind of guy. But hey, we're going to do this for you guys. But yeah, Demon Souls is definitely a lot different. It has like a world tendency system, very, very strange system where if you have, I think it goes pure white, pure black, and then everything in between. It's kind of like a karma system, like Fallout or something like that. But what it does is if you have like pure white tendency, it makes the game a little bit easier, and certain things will be unlocked as you go, like certain areas of certain levels. Because this game isn't like Dark Souls. It's not like an open world. It sort of is, but it's not really. It's like a, it's got some things in it where, it's got like the Mario system, where you can go like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 1-5, all that sort of stuff. But, it's kind of open world though, because technically you can actually go on from like 1-1 to 1-2 without actually going through a menu or anything like that. But, I haven't really decided what type of class we're going to play yet. Might go with the soldier. Dark Souls 3 was the first game to actually like let you play as a knight and roll fast. I think in this game, if we play as a soldier or a knight, we're going to be rolling pretty slow. Also, this game has an inventory management system, which is a lot different than the other ones. Let's go with, a lot of people say to go to royalty because it's the only, I think it's the only one that starts off with magic. And it's actually really good because it starts off as soul level 1, meaning you can pretty much level up this character as you want to. I think we're actually going to go with royalty. It might not be the best, but we're just going to go with it for now. We're going to go with West, of course. Young. Male, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Well, the way that this thing works is like it makes your face bigger or smaller. It's kind of weird how the male-female slider works. Let's go with wild and blonde, because I'm actually blonde in real life. So let's go with that. We're going to go with... Okay, so we're going with male, royalty, mech zombie. He's got blonde hair, blue eyes, pure Aryan. No, I'm just playing. But we are on our path towards the great... What is it actually called? Is it called the Great One Slumbers? I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this.
King Aland XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valarfax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast below the nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valarfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force. And the power of a mature demon's soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Sage Urbane, Skurver the Wanderer, the Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Alrighty then, we will play the Journey to the Nexus, because I think I can kill the first boss. This boss that we are going to be going against soon enough is actually a pretty difficult boss if you're not careful. I might die to it, so I'm not going to say that experienced players won't die to it, but
brave soul,
it's definitely not
fears
easy.
Not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the Old One back to slumber.
Alrighty then, so we are on our way to the Nexus. This will not be a pure mage run, but at the beginning, magic's actually pretty good, so I'm probably going to be using it just for a while because it starts off really, really powerful in this game. Which only if that was true in Dark Souls 3. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to go this way. I don't know where everything is. This game's actually kind of dark right now, which is kind of weird, but maybe I'll get it figured out some other time. Or maybe it's just like this. I can't actually remember. It's been, like I said, it's been a while since I played this game, so. But if you don't get the story, it is pretty much King Alant is the ruler of Boletaria, okay? So he kind of sacrificed, or not sacrificed, but he made a deal with like the Old One. I said the Great One, but the Great One's I'm pretty sure is like Bloodborne stuff. The Old One, he made the deal, made like a deal. He woke the Old One and then kind of made a deal with demons to make him like all powerful, I think. But he doesn't realize what all powerful actually means, and we'll see what he actually looks like later on in the game and see how all powerful he really is. Spoiler, he's not very all powerful. Or at least the real, well, never mind. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just in case anybody's watching this and hasn't played the game yet, I'm not going to spoil anything. So we killed all these guys. Let's go to the new area here. We do have a ring on. I think the royalty class starts with a, can't remember what the ring's called, but it's a certain ring that makes your mana regen. Because this is actually the only other Souls game that has a mana bar. Other than the Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 don't actually have a mana bar. But you start off with a Fragrant Ring, and the Fragrant Ring actually gives you mana regen. So we will regen mana within like a time period. It's kind of going up very slowly, but I'm actually not going to use Sorcery because I want to use it on the boss because we're going to need it. So we'll just fight these guys with our little Mail Breaker here. The weakest weapon in the game, other than in one section of the game, is it actually good. Because Demon Souls has this kind of weakness system in it, unlike the other Souls games. At least I don't remember a weakness system being like the other Souls games. But in this game, there are certain enemies are weak to certain things, like certain types of weapons. Like certain enemies are weak to blunt weapons, like hammers and hammers and axes and stuff like that. And certain enemies are weak to piercing weapons. But they want us to do this, I think, because, well, we can't really do it with the Mail Breaker, but there's, what you're supposed to do right here is use a two-hander weapon, and it can break people's poise easier. But the way that we have it set up, I don't actually think we can break this guy's poise too easily. Because we have a Mail Breaker, and the Mail Breaker's not good. We can still hit him through the shield, but it's not going to do anything. Because I think the royalty starts off with the weakest weapon overall, but he starts off with the Sorcerer's Catalyst to actually even it out a little bit. Alright, so we killed him. Those are Blue-Eyed Knights. We'll see their stronger counterpart soon enough. Half Moon Grass. This game does not use Estus like the other Dark Souls games. It actually uses these things called grass. I think there's, what is it? Crescent Moon Grass, Half Moon Grass, Full Moon Grass, and something else. I actually can't remember what the other one is. Maybe it's White Moon Grass. I'm not sure. I think we got all the items here. I don't know where all the items in the game are, but I know where a fair amount are. Some of the secrets and stuff, but some of the secrets will be locked for us if we don't play the game correctly because of the whole world tendency system, like I said earlier. It kind of makes it where you have to play a certain way in order to get everything. Alright, so we're going to kill that guy. Let's go down here and get this item. I know about this one. Half Moon Grass. And I think we've killed everything except for the boss. So I'm going to use a Crescent Moon Grass here, even though it might not be the best. And hope that we can kill this boss, because he is pretty difficult if you are new to the game, or if you're, even if you're just, if you get hit once by this boss, he kills you pretty much. Okay, that was a very quick slash that I was not expecting. What you want to do, what I do pretty much, is I try to stay to the left of him. So if you stay to the left of him, he doesn't have an easy time hitting you. You don't want to get impatient though either, because if you get impatient, that's when you F up. Be careful around walls. Trying to stay to the left of him here. Just keep staying to the left. Plays a lot like the okay, Okay, we're out of mana, which is not good. It's okay though, we will regen it over time, so. We just hit him with this until we regen. We should have enough for one spell, which might kill him. Okay, so we got him. Cool. He's a pretty difficult boss if you don't know what you're doing, but like I said, as long as you stay to the left of him, you should have a pretty easy time going against him. But he should give us a large amount of soul. Well, he only gave us 498. I thought he actually gave me more. But he does give us the Gray Demon Soul, which I think we can use it to warp into a weapon later. Maybe. We'll see another one of his. If you didn't get it there, the Gray Demon Soul, and you died to him, there is an opportunity to get one later too, so don't worry about it. But if you do end up killing him, this is actually a secret area which you can't access unless you kill him. And you'll get an early peek at the Dragon God right there. Full moon grass. We're gonna go down here and we'll get some pretty awesome things, some upgrade stones and stuff like that. Full moon grass. Shard of hard stone. That's an upgrade stone, like Titanite shards and stuff like that. Shard of sharp stone. Renowned soldier soul. Another renowned soldier soul, and another renowned. I don't know if it's renowned or renowned. Oh well. And we die. That's how our life ends, and Demon Soul's over. It was nice talking to you guys. Only one episode. No, I'm just kidding. That's a scripted event where if you beat the Vanguard, it actually just takes you there and you die to the Dragon God. We'll see him later though. Probably the most dumb ass boss fight other than the Bed of Chaos. Like I don't mean dumb as in like hard. I mean dumb as in like actually like this is so stupid. They could have done so much more with the Dragon God. But we'll see that later.
Drawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect them to another.
So here we meet one of my favorite characters in the entire Souls series, including Bloodborne. I always feel like I have to say that, including Bloodborne, because I do count Bloodborne into the Souls series, even though it's not really in the Souls series. But the Maiden in Black, I don't actually think she's sitting anywhere right now, but the Maiden in Black is one of my favorite characters in the entire Souls series.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria.
Alright, let's keep talking to this blue phantom here.
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered? It's all the same. You're just another prisoner of the Nexus.
Or so you think.
We're welcome here, as long as we keep slashing up demons.
So this guy is your typical crestfallen warrior, like in all the Souls games, where there's that one guy in the corner that's just like, oh man, this life sucks, man. Man, why am I even here, man? I'm tired of this killing things, man. Anyways, this is him.
You came
Just
for
the blue
demon
phantom.
souls? Where?
Okay, that's all he says, pretty much. Later on, I think we'll be able to get an item from him, but I'm not sure. Let's meet, what's your name again? Can't remember. Baldwin, maybe?
You new here? Do you hear from my services? The name's Baldwin.
Yep.
Just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, huh?
Hey, it doesn't sound that bad to me. Upgrade a weapon. Well, we're not going to upgrade. Oh, we don't have the Mailbreaker. It's the Rapier. Same thing, pretty much. The Rapier is a little bit better than the Mailbreaker, but still not that great. We're not going to upgrade it, though, because we will get some better weapons soon enough, and I don't actually want to. Actually, he might be able to sell me some weapons. He has a short sword and a heater shield. Heater shield's actually good because it has 100% physical damage reduction, which is good, but we don't have enough to buy it. It's a lot better than our buckler that we have right now. Let's talk to him.
Perhaps you've already heard, but there's another blacksmith at the entrance of Stonefang Mine. He's an eccentric old man, but he knows his trade well. He's the only sane one left in a town of soul-starved men. If you do meet him, yeah, well, forget it. That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just ignore you.
Okay, then. Anything else?
There aren't enough blacksmiths in this temple to handle all the work. Only certain ores can be used to forge weapons, but you'll just have to make do. And be thankful that I'm still of good health.
Pretty sure that's all he has to say.
And be thankful.
Yeah, that's all he has to say.
Do come
Alright,
back.
so we'll leave him alone for now. Once we get a better weapon, we'll come to him to upgrade our stuff. Here's this Umbasa chick.
Oh my. How has this happened? Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper respect to King Alant? Oh, Mbasa.
So this game is very much about faith versus magic, kind of. Later on, you'll see that all the faith-based characters kind of hang out in this little section over here, and all the magic-based characters hang out on the other side, because they don't exactly see eye to eye.
Oh, Mbasa.
That's all she has to say. But let's go talk to Stockpile Thomas, one of the saddest characters in Souls history, and you'll see why in a little bit.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here, in the nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
So in Demon Souls, there is an inventory management type of thing. So you can actually go over the amount of inventory that you can actually have.
Best of luck.
Like, I'll try to show it real quick. So if we go to our inventory, there is a item burden right there. There's an equip burden, and then there's an item burden. The equip burden is what you're able to wear on your person, and the item burden is how much you're actually able to carry in total. If you go over the item burden, then you cannot carry anything else, and I think you might move slower too, or you might just cease to move, actually. I can't remember exactly, but we definitely want to keep those down. Thank God in Dark Souls they took that out, because this system is kind of annoying. It means that every time you pick up too many items, you have to come back here and drop them off before you can pick up more items. And it means sometimes that it will not let you pick up certain items in certain areas when you have too much on you. It's kind of annoying, but
I would be happy to lighten your...
but it's okay. We'll get used to it.
When the Scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls.
Alright, anything else you have to say?
That candle maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl. Trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her.
Eyes occluded by wax. If that doesn't remind you of the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3, I don't know what does. I don't think the Dark Souls 3 Firekeeper has her eyes occluded by wax, but they are occluded. Or at least she's blind, so.
If only something could be.
Let's do we have anything that we want to deposit? Yeah, let's deposit the shard stone. I'm pretty sure if you deposit stones and stuff, you can still use them with the blacksmith, even though they're deposited. So like you can leave them in Stockpile Thomas's care and then go to the blacksmith and still use them, I'm pretty sure. So, do we have anything else that we want to drop off here? I don't think so. Could drop off the Grey Demon Soul because I don't want to use it just yet. Yeah, let's leave that here. There is a glitch that you can do too in order to get more souls and stuff, but we're not going to do that right now. Let's come over here and see if there's any. I think there might be a sorcerer dude over here. Not positive. Maybe he's not here yet. Nope, he's not here yet. There will be a sorcerer, actually a few sorcerers here later. And like I said, they don't see eye to eye with the faith-based guys, so they kind of steer clear from each other. Can't remember if we can go visit the Monumental yet, but we're gonna go try. I don't think you can. I also don't think there's any item. There might be an item up here. I know that Yurt the Silent Chief hangs out right around here somewhere once we get him. But he's not here yet either. Can't exactly remember where all the items are, and I'm just trying to look around and remember because hoping things pop into my mind as we go. Because like I said, it's been, I don't know, I mean, I play Demon Souls probably once a year, and it's actually been more than a year since I played it, so can't really remember everything. I think so once we get up here, there's like a blocked off section, but it will open up later. Yeah, I think one of these right here open up, I think. Or no, it's right here, I think. Yeah, this will open up later, but right now it's closed. So let's go back down and into World 1-1, because that's the only place we can go right now. I do want to test and see if I'm right about that blacksmith thing, though. So I want to go over there and see if you can actually use the sharp stone and hard stone. So, hello. Upgrade weapon. Okay. Yep. Okay. So if you have it in the, if you have it in your stockpile, then you can use it even though you don't have it on your person. You have anything else to say? Nope. All right, World 1. Here we come. Boletarian Palace. A huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers whose souls have been stolen by demons attack trespassers, and terrible dragons nest there. Let's go check it out. Blacksmith Ed and Baldwin. I'm pretty sure they're brothers. They're also both a certain race in this game. I think they're... I can't remember what the race is actually called. They're like lizard men. A little dragon right there. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget that like button and subscribe. Until next time, guys, I'm Mr. Mechanical Zombie, and I'll see y'all later.